Hey guys, Stephanie here. We are back with our Creative Arts series. Today we are at Kindred on the Country Club Plaza.
Hey, my name is Sarah. I'm a team leader here and we are at Kindred at the Plaza. We have a couple other locations at Oak Park and Independence Center as well. So Kindred, the first location we had was in the Overland Park Mall, or Oak Park Mall. And they've been there for about 4 years, I believe, maybe a little more than that. And then we just opened this Plaza location back in November of 2020. It was a bit of a gamble, but I mean, so far it's paid off. It's been doing really well here. And then we have one location at the Independence store in Independence, Missouri.
What I'm excited to dive into is your store is extremely creative. Looking around, your merchandising is phenomenal. Can you explain to me a little bit about the creativity and the process behind how you merchandise your store?
Yes, so when we opened, we kind of took some, because we have a visual merchandiser, one specifically, but she works at Overland Park mostly, so we kind of all work together here to kind of showcase some certain items and all that. And then at Overland Park, they also do kind of a color coordination system, and that's how we implement it here, is like we try to, things that have the same color palette, we try to keep them to like a few racks. So like people, like if they're looking for a specific color, we might have a size run of small, medium, large of one thing, but sometimes some vendors will only send us a couple items. So obviously like they need to be mixed in with all the rest of the stuff. So it's best to showcase those with all the different colors.
Yeah, so it sounds like your store is extremely well organized by color. Yes. And that way it makes the shopping experience for your consumer extremely easy.
Yes, and that's what we do get a lot of people that come in when we ask like what they're looking for, and they're just, oh, I'm just looking for some white shorts, and we know immediately where to like bring them to, because we'll be like, this is our white section, so these are if we have any, they're definitely going to be over here. And our store is a bit smaller than the Overland Park location, so I think that also makes it a bit easier for customers that come in, like they don't feel too overwhelmed. We're slowly building how many vendors we have in the store, so obviously we're trying to work with not having the store seem like it's overcrowded with clothes. We just rearranged our store last week. The manager, Chelsea, and I were rearranging the racks and trying to move things around to make it a bit more, it looks still cohesive and, you know, not too crazy, but it's kind of a hit or miss sometimes. So we'll just kind of see, like we'll try it out for one day of how the racks are placed and where clothes are and see if that works. But since we are getting a lot more vendors and so we're having a lot more clothes in the store, obviously which is great. It's wonderful. It's exactly what we were hoping for. It's just sometimes our racks, they'll be overcrowded, and so it's hard for customers to kind of pick out what they're looking for. So we do our best to manage that by rearranging it so we can add more racks in the store. So we have a big social media presence. We have one social media manager who primarily works at Overland Park as well, but she's been amazing at creating different games we can play on like our Instagram. We'll have these interactive things that we do with our followers where we'll have, and each store participates in them each week. So we have something that we call like Style Wars, where two people in the store get to we'll pick out one item and then we get to style it on each mannequin however we want. You can be just, you know, an sales associate or a team leader, but you'll still get to kind of showcase your creative side because it'll end up on our social media page and people can vote on which outfit they like best. And it's just something fun that people do to interact with our Instagram page. We are just now building our online store. We have one gal that's been working really hard on getting all of our merchandise in the store online, because we do want to reach, because we are mainly local in Kansas City, but we do really want to reach other customers that want to shop with us, but they're only visiting for a weekend or something, and they really like our store. So we have like our little tags that we try to let them know that we have an online store, and we'll give them a free shipping code or something to get them online and do our best to reach out past Kansas. But since we're so focused right now and trying to be local and Kansas City local, and we obviously are sister stores with Made in KC, that's kind of not been our immediate focus. It's mainly just trying to find other local vendors around the store that can do pop-ups with us on the weekends where they get to showcase items and get their name out there, which is what we try to do every weekend for different vendors.
Thank you guys for joining us today, and also a huge thank you again to Sarah and the entire Kindred team for allowing us to highlight your store. Again, don't forget, you deserve it.